We'll look at the God of War big box next. So this is the collector's edition. So it comes with I don't know how well you can see this, a figurine of Kratos, which his arms are off at the moment. I haven't taken him out and put him together yet.
I never even noticed his arms were off.
He's armless. So that's what he would look like. And it comes with quite a few things. Unfortunately, I've missed the time for the... That's a bit blurry. For the soundtrack, it does come with a it does come with a soundtrack.
We bought this second hand, but it was a good deal.
It was only £20 and it came with a figure.
And really sorry, we're in the spare bedroom and that is the frogs making that racket. But you know from previous videos that they'll stop eventually. I hope. They're noisy buggers.
They're just trying to compete, that's all.
So we're on to just the sort of, not big boxes, but the PlayStation 2 ones we'll start with.
So Resident Evil 4, which I showed off in a previous video, which is the limited edition steel tin. 4 was brilliant. It was the first time they had done the over-the-shoulder perspective for their games, and folk moaned that in Resident Evil 5, oh, it's just the same sort of play as 4. Well, you know, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica was the same sort of style of play as Resident Evil 1. Nobody moaned about that. But anyway, that's...
I think for Resident Evil though, which is a game about so much like violence against zombies and creatures, that they could do a little better with the steelbooks. I mean, none of their steelbooks are exactly the most inventive.
No, you're right. So next, the special 2-disc set of Silent Hill 2. I've got the director's cut as well, which I didn't take down. It's got a couple other extras in it. You can play as, I think her name's Maria, one of the characters in it, but it doesn't add a hell of a lot to it. So this comes with a sticker and a bonus DVD. I'll see if I can rip it open. So a bonus DVD, making of and full game.
Which is actually quite an interesting DVD.
It is quite a good DVD. It talks a lot about how they made the music for it as well, which, you know, you don't get very often in these.
And the Silent Hill soundtracks are really, really good, so it was good to sort of see that. And obviously we got to see them play live, didn't we? So,
we did.
And it was excellent.
So next is, I think is what we're listening to right now, is the Tomb Raider Anniversary Collector's Edition. So it's got quite a lot with it actually. It comes with a soundtrack, which is...
What we're listening to.
It really does fit the game.
There she's there.
Because this game is a lot more about the scenery. There's a lot to do with the scenery. It's not just all action and, you know, claustrophobic tombs.
And boobs.
And boobs.
Well,
but in this game, it's a lot of scenery and waterfalls, and it's a really pretty game.
It was a good anniversary edition.
Yeah. So this is basically like a remake of the very first Tomb Raider game, and I think it really did it justice. It was good. The next steelbook, is Beyond Two Souls. Now this is one that I didn't see very often as a steelbook, and then now I see it all the time. But
it's actually the game
Ellen Page at the front.
Because we held off buying a PlayStation 3 for a very long time, and it was this game that twisted our arm because it just looked so good, and it was that good, so it was worth getting a PlayStation 3 for this game. It's the same as Until Dawn was the one that twisted our arm to get the PlayStation 4. So yeah, this is the reason why we ended up upgrading, isn't it?
Yeah, this and Heavy Rain, which is made by the same company. So they've released a double disc set of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls for the PS4. Now it says it's an HD remaster. I've seen screenshots of it. It doesn't really look any different. I don't know if it's worth the money. If anybody disagrees and say, oh, it's the best version to play,
yeah, please let us know.
I just make a comment and let us know. So Deus Ex Human Revolution Augmented Edition. So it's like an art booklet. There's Adam on one side, half naked Adam in the middle. Oh, what's the next one going to be? So it comes with a bonus DVD. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm assuming it would be a making of, and it's got some download codes as well. So this is a really enjoyable game. It's like a stealth action shooter game. You can be as loud or as quiet and stealthy as you like in this game, so I quite like that you get the choice. Looking forward to the new one coming out. So next is Demon's Souls, the Black Phantom Edition for the PS3. This box is actually really, really heavy because it has an art book in it. It has the full game, it has the soundtrack. All these From Software games seem to come with the soundtrack. Apart from, disappointingly, the Bloodborne Nightmare Edition, which I think I did in an older video. It came with a download code for the soundtrack, and unfortunately I missed the boat by, I think it was a couple of days.
We bought it though.
I had to buy it separately. So the good thing is these come with a physical disc.
Which is better. I think it's better just to have the physical disc. It makes more sense.
And next. So, first person shooters. Killzone 2 Limited Edition Steelbook. Killzone 3 Steelbook. You see these everywhere. It says Limited Edition, but you do see them everywhere.
Hold on.
And because they go together, Killzone 4 Steelbook for the PS4. And next is the Dead Rising 3 Special Edition. 2 Special Edition. I really like this. It looks like a pack of pills, and you've got the syringe that comes with it. There it is.
It's a pen.
It's
not a syringe, don't worry.
Oh, can I get to go back in? I think that's quite.
And considering we bought it second hand, we actually bought this originally second hand, and it was just a case, and it was really badly dented. It was rusted, and then a couple of weeks later, after buying that, we seen this. So obviously, considering it's second hand, look how good a condition it's in, and it's still got the pen with it, which you don't often see, and the slipcase. A lot of the time, I've moaned about this a few times. I think people eat them too, or they just disintegrate. I don't know what happens to them. They always end up either in a state or... It's like when I do my movie ones and folk have taken like the slips and stuff out there and say, what the hell do you do them? Do you just have a party together with all the missing parts from games and movies? I don't know. This next one I saw in GeForce in Glasgow, and I'd been looking out for it for ages, and when I saw this I thought, oh yes, finally, look at how, the condition it's in is really good. It's a steelbook, and then days later in Computer Exchange was the PS4 version of the same steelbook, but for less money. They look for less, but they look the same. I would have hoped that the PS4 version would have had something different, but it doesn't, apart from maybe better graphics. Now I think this is a weird choice for a steelbook, and probably quite a bold choice. This is nothing like what you would expect from a horror game. Tense survival game. If we all know what the normal cover looks like for the game, and it's got Amanda Ripley on the front, looking at the cover, it's sci-fi, it's going to be a horror game. Looking at this, you have no idea. It just looks like something you see stuck on a ferry. I kind of thought it looked like it should be in Jurassic Park. Like a sign in Jurassic Park. It is quite a bold choice for a steelbook, because it doesn't really scream survival horror, does it? No, but it's still cool. So, next is the Life is Strange Limited Edition. Now, the first episode, yes, it's all hipster talk and hella this and hella that, but... And awesome and amazing and totally cool. Yeah, so at first it's so hard to listen to them talk. But as time goes on, you do start to get right into this. Like by the third episode, you're like so into the characters that you've actually kind of forgot how annoying their voices are. So it comes with it. I'm not going to pull it all out. It comes with a full game. It comes with an art book that looks like a journal and a soundtrack. The soundtrack was alright. It probably did fit the type of game that it is, which is like a sort of teeny boppery, hipstery game. The end episode's worth it, though. It is actually very good. The end episode's really worth it. And I love games that, where you can make a choice as to what direction you're going to go. I think that's a great thing that modern games have now, that you can really make the choice on how the whole story's going to pan out. So that one was hella good. So next is a hella cool steelbook of Arkham Knight. So Batman in front of the Batmobile. So I think this is... You want to see it? She thinks it's hella cool. I do think it's hella cool. But
I bought this second hand and the slipcover was missing, which really annoys me. Not because I think you really need it, but I just think what happens to it. I wonder what people do with it, and we've said it a million times.
I've told you they're eating them.
And I'm always going to moan about it, and then of course what I see in Computer Exchange, for cheaper than this, no actually it was Game Centre, for less than this with the bloody slip cover.
But we just bought this and we're like, no, so we're refusing to buy 2 in the same day.
Next is Until Dawn Steelbook, and I think we covered this in a video earlier where without the slip cover it just looks like a blue, or some people say green. I say it's blue.
No, you said it was green, I said it was blue.
Did I?
Aye.
Well, whatever you say, I'm disagreeing. Disagreeing. I'll say the opposite. So,
but it's not inventive, is it? It's
no,
a great game.
It's a brilliant game. It's like they used up every bit of imagination on the game and just thought, what will we do for the steelbook? We'll make it green.
Make it blue.
Aye.
See, now you're changing the colour again.
So I'm
but this is another making
this.
choices game, which we really liked. A bit like Beyond Two Souls and Life is Strange, and in this one it's all about make the choices for your characters, and we just really like games like that. Well, I think a million people have covered Until Dawn, so there's not much else we could say about it.
Well, and other than we started off thinking that Emily was a bitch, we hated her and we wanted her to die. By the end, we just wanted her to survive. Well,
she went through hell, didn't she?
Aye. She was a complete bitch, but she went through the most, so hey, she deserves to live. Next is, we're running out of time, so I better be quick. Dark Souls 3 Steelbook. Don't have the slipcover for that as well, but it comes with the physical disc of the soundtrack. And I've got the Shadow of Mordor Steelbook.
Which is a really cool steelbook.
And a Steelbook of Thief, which comes in a cardboard slipcase for some reason. Not the coolest steelbook, you can barely see the detail on it. Could be because it's a matte finish.
And he's meant to be stealthy, so you're not meant to see him.
Next is the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, so it's got all the earlier games that were for the PS3. And it's quite a cool steelbook. Looks like a map on the back. And I'm running out of time. Next is A Thief's End. And the steelbook for this I thought looks really cool. Looks like something you'd see Arrow releasing for a DVD. So I thought it was great. It does look like old classic horror. And next is the Republic Contraband Edition, which comes with, I think it's an art book and a soundtrack as well as a full game.
We only just got it, so we haven't played it yet, so can't comment on how
good it is. We're running out of time. So the Doom Steelbook, which we covered earlier. And the Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid Steelbook. And I have here the Evolve Steelbook, which came with the limited edition box.
Covered this previously, this one.
And the Bloodborne Steelbook, which came with the Nightmare edition. I love this game.
And then last
but not least,
and it was a find, because I found it in Computer Exchange, but because it was literally in Computer Exchange about a week after it was released, and because whoever traded it in had used a couple of the codes, which I wasn't fussed about, I basically got the full collector's box for the same price as you would pay for just the game on its own, which I thought was a good find, so it was definitely worth it. A little bit of damage to his tooth there, you see me trying to fix, but for everything that you get with it, it was definitely worth the price. I paid less for that box set than you would if you walked into game just to buy the game itself of Primal. So yeah, just in time. I think we got all of the PlayStation special editions in. Next videos we're going to be looking at something more of our retro stuff, probably starting from the Amiga or the ColecoVision. Would you think? Starting with them and then working our way up.
Yeah, why not?
Just to show you everybody what we love and the games that we love and why we love them. And if you like this video, please obviously leave some comments and chat to us about what you like, games that you like, recommend some to us. We will get back to you, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Take care.